welcome in everyone. Thank you for joining us. Today we'll be having a special guest. I hope you'll enjoy this topic. If you could take this time to share out this live, that'd be great. We'll be with you shortly.
I woke up and realized the world's on fire. That's when I laughed and poured a glass of wine, just staring at the TV, trying to find some meaning, hoping that I'll wake up from this dream sometime tomorrow. Well, the night came and went, not a damn thing had changed. That's when a tear fell from my eye. I thought, what are we gonna do? What's this world coming to? How can we change it? And how do we recover? The world's on fire and only we can save us. It's a heavy load. The road is long and we only begun to fight. We can't give in, we can't give up. We must go boldly into the darkness and be the light.
Hello, everybody. Welcome, party
Hi.
people.
Hi, everybody.
How's everybody doing in the chat? I'm hoping you're having a wonderful, fantastic night, morning, or afternoon, whichever it is, where you are. SFL, Tired Collective, Yankee Kyle, Nina, how are you doing? Kevin, thank you guys so much for being here. If I missed anybody, I do apologize.
Yes. Thank you, Nina. That is a good song. Hi to Nina, Robert, Tired, and Kyle, and SFL. We have Kevin is here. Hi, Kevin.
Yes, Kevin is here. Robert Carr's in the house. Kelly Lavoie is here. How are
Kelly's
you doing?
here. Hi, Kelly.
I want to apologize to you guys in the chat. Sunday or Monday, I did not go live because we were having internet problems again. So we're getting ready to switch our internet. Unfortunately, got to wait till first of next month, though. But we're going to switch to Google Fiber. Hopefully that works out fine. A few people told us it should work out great. They've had no problems with it. So we're going to give it a shot. Even a couple big name YouTubers that I talked to had told us, yeah, we should switch to Google Fiber. So we're going to give it a shot and see what happens. Hopefully it's better than this. Another thing, though, like I was telling Christina, we are on the verge of possibly having another thunderstorm. So if I happen to go blacker than what I am, that means
hi, Natalie.
That went out.
Yeah. Let's hope and pray the internet does not go out.
Right.
So today I figured we'd do something easy on me because it was Easter last week for you guys, but it is Easter Holy Week this week for me because I'm Greek Orthodox. So my Easter is this Sunday coming. So it's been a little busy, with different things for the holidays. So, yeah. So, that's how that goes. This Saturday is my birthday. I'm going to try to go to a museum with my son, a haunted museum in Manhattan.
Oh,
and
that'd be
I will film
nice.
that for you guys. And then hopefully I will go live also Saturday night, but it may be later. I'm not sure because there's also midnight mass on Saturday. So let's see what all that I could get done. um, but anyway, if not, maybe I'll sneak in live after Eddie on Sunday. Because my family didn't call me, so I don't know what they're doing for the holiday, but whatever.
Hmm.
um, so we'll just see how the rest of the weekend goes. But I
Save,
am 15
save.
subs away from 400. Good for you. I'm 15 away from 2,000. I've been waiting forever.
Who's 15? Yankee Kyle is? Like, that's
Yankee Cow
great.
is 15 away from 400.
We'll try to. I'll try to help you get that extra 15, Kyle. I will try
Yeah.
my best to help you get that. And by the way, Christina, um,
Mm.
save some baklava for me.
Okay. I'm not as big as a baklava person as I'm a Calicamburico person, and we will have the Greek Easter bread with the egg,
Uh-huh.
definitely. Um,
I
but
make grape leaves too.
oh yeah, you make the grape
The-
leaves.
yeah, but mine's are like big, like dinosaur grape leaves. They humongous. As a matter of fact, I got a video on our channel when we first started doing YouTube. If you go all the way back, you'll see that I did how to make the grape leaves.
Oh, okay.
I love Mediterranean food.
Oh, me too.
See, I used to be a cook. I was a cook. So yes, not a crook, a cook. Well, I could have been a crook, cheap people all their food.
Yeah, yeah. I could have been stealing that food. Um,
But yeah,
um, yeah. Today we're gonna do something a little different, guys. Eddie usually does on his channel real or fake. But I pulled these two videos because these are police officer footage.
I
Most
was
of
gonna
them
do that.
on yeah, most of them on body cam.
Right.
So to see what they pick up paranormal, because you would say whatever they pick up on their body cam isn't faked. Um we should hope.
Right.
So, but is it explainable? Like, was it something natural, a natural noise or whatever? Or was it something crazy? So, yeah, that's what we got tonight. We're going to go over, and Eddie's going to play one of those to start us off with. I
I sure
gave
am.
him two. So, the one of them's kind of short. The second one's the longer one. So, I don't know which one you want to play first, but
I just took them from the ones you gave me top and bottom. So we're just gonna go from top to
okay.
bottom.
There you go.
So y'all ready? So let me
We're
go
ready.
ahead and I'm gonna share the screen. And that's something I was gonna do though. So this ought
Oh,
to be
there's
really
plenty of
interesting.
these videos, so yeah.
Yeah, this ought to be really interesting. So let me know if it might start off lagging a little bit.
Hi, Annie.
Hello, Annie. It may start off lagging a little bit, but it will catch up. I pray it catches up. Here we go.
Events are
Oh,
unfolding all
me turn the volume up. There.
around us. But what transpires when the police, tasked with upholding law and order, encounter these eerie occurrences? Here are 10 moments cops witnessed paranormal activities. Case number 1. In January 2024, a night security guard was doing his job at a mall when he heard strange noises. Curious, he went to check it out, hoping to find the source. Instead, he encountered something very disturbing.
Dude, like, I'm so on edge now. So freaking on edge. It's creepy, man. You're so freaking creepy. I don't know. These freaking chairs just move. What the Okay. I'm done.
Even though the mall was empty, the chairs began to move on their own, as if someone were pulling them. This eerie sight spooked the guard, causing him to flee from the mall, unsure of what he was up against. Was it something supernatural, like a ghost, or could there be a logical explanation for the unsettling phenomenon? Case number 2.
Wow. Yeah. So, see, that one he filmed himself, so it could go either way.
Yeah, but I think there's some validity to that one because he got out of there.
He was generally scared.
Yeah.
Thanks, tired. Yeah, we'll try to keep it spiritual tonight. So
yeah, that was. I have to say, see, and Jen ain't here, so. But wait a minute, she might be watching though. So I think that was real.
Yeah.
Legitimately scared.
Yeah, he was.
So yeah, I'll go on to the next one though. I just had on each one of these, I am gonna pause though.
Oh yeah,
so,
pause it so we can go over it. And you guys let us know what you think in the chat.
Yeah, what do you guys think in the chat? Do y'all agree with me? Y'all think that's real? Or do y'all think sleight of hand? Y'all tell us. We're gonna go ahead and start the next one though.
The following footage was shared by a Brazilian fire crew who received a frantic call in the middle of the night from a woman claiming to be trapped inside a local cemetery. However, upon their arrival, they encountered something quite unsettling.
Estou trancada aqui no cemitério. Olha aí. Olha aí, ó. O pessoal tá procurando aqui. Até agora ninguém.
Cara, não parece uma pessoa lá? Lá, olha lá, vê onde está iluminando. Do lado direito ali, ó, parado de pé lá.
Será? Não, né?
Olha lá pra você ver, ó.
Não, cara, não tem nada não, cara.
Olha lá. Olha lá. Tá vendo? Parece ser uma pessoa, mas, olha lá.
Acho que é ilusão de ótica por causa da lanterna, cara. Alguma coisa, cara, acho que não é não.
The firefighters arrived at the cemetery to find it empty. This situation was unsettling because the distress call that prompted their visit was logged in the system, and the signal trace pointed directly to that location, the cemetery itself. So who or what could have made that call? It's important to note that this might not be the first report of a phantom call. There have been instances of voices captured on recorders, messages sent without a sender, and phone signals traced to locations where no one is present. This case seems to be yet another.
This one too, like this is very possible. So they get a phantom call from somebody who needs help in a cemetery that's closed. When they trace the call to get the caller's location, because I guess 911 and I'm sure plenty of other places. This seems maybe in Spain or something. Plenty of other places also do that, where the 911 tracks your location and goes, oh yeah, it's not to make sure they're not, it's not a kid messing with them and stuff.
Right.
Well, okay, they're calling from inside the cemetery. They must have got trapped in there visiting or whatever. And so they go there and nobody's there. They brought the whole entire crew and they're like, what the hell? There's no woman anywhere.
Yeah.
That I understood in Spanish. But they're like,
But I think that's legit. And I agree with you. I think that's really pretty much legit. And this also goes along with what I said once before, that, a lot of spirits, which is why I go to cemeteries a lot.
Robert.
They don't understand that they're gone. They don't understand that they're dead.
Yeah.
So they're in wonder. They're wondering what's going on, and so they're reaching out. They're trying to get help.
Yeah, they're reaching out trying to get help. Yeah.
Yeah, hey Kim, how you doing? So that's just my opinion, and that's one of the reasons why I do spirit box sessions at cemeteries. Because a lot of them don't understand what's going on with them.
Yeah.
Intriguing mystery. Case number 3. In March 2019, a family in Michigan grew increasingly convinced that their home was haunted. Feeling particularly anxious about the safety of their young daughter, they reached out to the police with their concerns, but initially there was no evidence to support their claims. However, that changed when CCTV footage from their home revealed unsettling incidents, bringing their fears into sharp focus.
Image Heather and Josh say is haunting their home.
It was chilling. It was literally a chill.
Happened here in this room as 15-month-old Lily was inside her bed. Caught on camera, something walks in front of her crib, catching Lily's attention. Whatever it is, the family says it needs to go.
It's almost like she sees something that we don't.
It's an image Heather and Josh say is haunting their home.
It was chilling. It was literally a chill down your spine, like that what if factor. Like, is this what I just saw?
Caught on the couple's nanny cam video a few weeks ago, what appears to be something moving in front of the baby crib.
I freaked out. I stopped what I was doing and I ran upstairs and I grabbed my daughter.
The couple, convinced their home was haunted, reported strange scratch marks appearing on their daughter. The mother even described feeling the unsettling sensation of unseen hands around her neck from time to time. After an investigation, it emerged that the previous occupant of the house had taken their own life within those very walls. Could it be that the spirit of this individual is haunting the family?
Now,
So that's another one. Like, the police didn't take it on the body cam, but they called the police. They put it on the damn news.
right.
You know?
Yeah, and there's another thing I noticed too. I'm gonna go back on this. I want you to pay attention to the ceiling. So we're gonna go back on some of this.
And I just wanted to answer Annie's question. Annie, I started off taking all my videos on the cell phone. The cell phone will catch it. The camera lens catches spirits if they're there, no matter what camera it's on.
Right.
Except maybe a Polaroid, because you won't be able to snap fast enough. But if you're taking video, you can take it on any camera.
Right, it's on any camera. If you have something going on in your house, you can use any camera, but make sure if you got a camera that's got infrared, that really does help out a lot.
Yeah, if you're taking if you're taking it in the dark, of course.
Which
Like
is night vision.
if it's in the middle of the day, the infrared isn't going to make a difference. You're just going to put your regular camera to film,
Right. I mean, like using the night vision at night.
Yeah.
That really does help out a lot. But you're going to pick up a lot of dust from time to time and might mistaken it for orbs, But dust has one characteristic, orbs have another, because orbs can go in different directions, whereas dust just goes in, I want to say, multi-directional. 1 minute's going down, next minute might go to the side, but orbs are coming to you left or right.
Yep. And even a regular recorder, like if you have one of those little mini recorders,
right?
There's even recording apps for your phone that just record audio, and you could just talk and see if anything answers you on it.
I just realized it just started raining hard out here. No wonder Tony ran in the house. Now look at the ceiling.
All right, let's see the ceiling.
See the ceiling right there? You notice that there's holes in the ceiling. So I'm wondering if they were remodeling. You see the hole? See the ceiling right there. I noticed it throughout the video, so I'm gonna play this video again and pay attention to the ceiling of the house. Let me go right about here.
Home was haunted. Feeling particularly anxious about the safety of their young daughter, they reached out to the police with their concerns, but initially there was no evidence to support their claims. However, that changed when CCTV footage from their home revealed unsettling incidents,
I see this-
bringing their fears into sharp focus.
Image Heather and Josh say is haunting their home.
It was chilling. It was literally a chill.
Happened here in this room. As
See the ceiling.
Yeah.
So I'm
Is
wondering.
that like a staircase behind there? That might be stairs going up. No?
I thought it was, but no.
The run?
No, it's a ceiling.
Oh.
That's ceiling. So I'm wondering if they were doing remodeling, because you know when you do a remodel, that brings out spirits also, because they don't like change.
Yeah, and especially if the gentleman who lived there, you know, ended himself.
Right.
And they started remodeling, he was probably like, what the heck are you doing? So yeah.
Right. So
Or it
that's,
could just be that he's just there because he doesn't realize, like you said, and he's just going through his daily, it could be residual.
right.
But I
No.
don't know. The mother said she noticed scratches on the kids. So to
Right.
me, it's intelligent, and
Choked.
you know,
Right. Plus she was getting choked. You know.
yeah,
So I mean, I just want to bring that into mind also, because when I seen that ceiling, I was like, oh, well, if you're doing remodeling, a lot of spirits don't like change, and that might be why you're seeing it and why this stuff is happening. You know, so
yeah, and especially if you don't. I mean, most people don't think to be like, hey, guys, I'm gonna fix the house. You know,
right,
just because you know, if you say it, say I'm gonna make it nicer. I love this house. I'm gonna make it even prettier. Don't worry. Just
Right.
out loud, so the spirits know what you're doing and don't get annoyed. Like they don't freaking know, right? Like
right. So that's why I wanted to pay attention to that ceiling. So if they were doing some remodeling, that could have provoked them. You know,
Mhm.
so that's just something to take in consideration. Anytime you have an old house and you remodel it, a lot of spirits don't like change.
Yeah.
So that might be what brought them, because I would like to ask them before the remodel, did anything happen then? And I'm quite sure they're going to say no. So just something to think about. So who you going to call, Robert? Ghostbusters.
15-month-old Lily was inside her bed. Caught on camera, something walks in front of her crib, catching Lily's attention. Whatever it is, the family says it needs to go.
It's almost like she sees something that we don't.
It's an image Heather and Josh say is haunting their home.
It was chilling. It was literally a chill down your spine, like that what if factor. Like, is this what I just saw?
Caught on the couple's nanny cam video a few weeks ago, what appears to be something moving in front of the baby crib.
I freaked out. I stopped what I was doing and I ran upstairs and I grabbed my daughter.
The couple, convinced their home was haunted, reported strange scratch marks appearing on their daughter. The mother even described feeling the unsettling sensation of unseen hands around her neck from time to time. After an investigation, it emerged that the previous occupant of the house had taken their own life within those very walls. Could it be that the spirit of this individual is haunting the family? Case number 4. In Saudi Arabia, a couple was driving home at night when they encountered something truly terrifying. Take a look.
I don't know that this is paranormal. This person is obviously insane to sit in the middle of the highway. And the cops are on the side. They are yelling at them to get up off the fucking road.
Yeah, that's why I'm going to say I don't think that's paranormal. That's called physical at work.
But, you know, in some cultures, they think this is like some witchcraft and stuff, which, you know, it could necessarily be somebody trying to do something weird, a seance or something. Look at the cops, like, get up.
A woman
The
was
cops are like,
spotted sitting in the
doesn't wanna
middle
go
of a
near the
busy
person.
highway, seemingly trapped in a trance as she stared straight ahead. It's unclear how long she had been there or how long she intended to remain. What made the situation even more unsettling was the strange voice she used when speaking. This bizarre scene caught the attention of police officers on routine patrol, but despite their efforts to intervene, they were unable to stop her. The footage of this incident quickly went viral, igniting a wave of reactions from viewers. Many insisted it was a witch sighting, claiming she was performing some sort of ritual, while others speculated it was merely a stunt.
I won't call it a stunt.
I don't know that it was a stunt. I mean, nobody in their right mind would sit in the middle of a busy highway.
No.
You know, so she's either totally lost her mind, or she's a witch, or she, you know, she could be that she's possessed. I don't know, but,
right.
You know, because they said she's in a trance form.
But,
so that's why they thought she was a witch, but could be that it was a possession. It's a possession.
Yeah, I think we can safely say we both agree that this is not paranormal.
No.
This is just what you see every day on the streets every now and then. Robert Carr said, thought it was Eddie Murphy at the beginning of Trading Places. So let's move on.
Regardless of whether it's real or fake, it's definitely an encounter that anyone would prefer to avoid. What do you think? Case number 5. This next footage is from a deli in Connecticut. When the owner arrived, he found the store in chaos. Upset by the situation, he called the police, and this video shows the unsettling events that took place. Even the police had no explanation for what occurred, since the store was locked up at the time of the incident, and there was no one in sight based on the evidence presented. Could it be that the store is haunted, or was something far more sinister at play? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below.
So, yeah. So imagine going to your store, seeing it's a mess, calling the police and saying, I have CCTV, you know, and they look at it and see that. What the
Yeah.
They're going to say, no, you should have looked at this first and called the priest, not the police.
Yeah, you don't call the police, you call a priest, and you call some paranormal investigators.
Yeah.
Call them, because that's legit. That is strictly legit.
Right, Kim? Yeah. That looked real. Like, you know, that was a few spirits going in there to be like, I'm going to get some snack.
And he said the police where I am would stop her. They would have picked her up, put her in the cruiser, and taken her to the asylum, part of the local hospital. I agree. You know, but unfortunately nowadays, they would just probably give her a slap on the wrist and let her go, because a lot of these, especially homeless people, they want to get caught. They want to get arrested because they need a place to stay.
Yeah.
And so they're not having that. Like, no, we'll give you a slap on the wrist and you go back on the street. So, just saying.
Case number 6. A security guard was patrolling an office building at night and decided to document his shift because his colleagues had experienced strange noises and sights in the hallways. Unbeknownst to him, he was about to face one of these odd occurrences himself.
Y no demostrar miedo, porque si demostramos no tengan miedo, no tengan miedo, no tengan miedo.
He thought he heard noises from the elevator, but when he checked, he found nothing. However, the footage revealed a strange black shadow seemingly waving at the guard. What did the security guard actually experience? Was he confronted by something paranormal, or was it merely an elaborate prank staged by someone? Case number 6.
I don't know, but he ran there pretty fast. Didn't look like there was a camera edit and there was nothing there after. I don't know. They could have hid somewhere, but
right.
That he didn't look, but you know.
Right. I'm kind of borderline with that one because,
yeah,
you know, in a way, I want to say no, that's legit, but at the same time, when I'm seeing the hand waving, he's saying it's a black shadow. No, it's a hand.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So, of course, I'm going to run up. First of all, I really ain't going to run up to see who that is. I'm just going to back off. You know, if that's somebody there, I don't want to know. I'm going to call the police. I'm just a real cop, you know? And so, but at the same time, you know, he checked the doors. A couple of doors was locked, you know. Then he went to the restroom stall and nobody's there. I mean, it could be, but just to see a hand, I mean, it could have been, you know, we don't know.
Yeah, we don't know.
And then Robert had said something. He said on the one before that, he said that would be easy to fake through just fishing line on the chair leg. And I agree because I would have to also, I would like to see the police footage when the police came in. If that was legit, let's see the police when the police came in. What did they say? What did they see? Let's see the camera of the police looking around. That would have made it even more legit.
Yeah. Yeah, but it wasn't, it was the chairs that moved around, but there was also, I don't know if you saw, there was chips falling down from different places. There was other things moving. I always say that's a lot for one spirit to do. Okay, if you have a few multiple spirits, but why are they doing it? And so that could be a faked one. Like, why are they doing it? But also, like, that's really hard to fake. It would take a lot of cuts and everything, and that was legitimate. Right. You could see it was a CCTV camera.
Right.
I mean, you know.
Right.
I mean, now with AI and everything, who the hell knows? You know, it's hard to tell with these things.
Right. That's why I'm gonna say that it's legit, but I just wish he would have showed the police coming in also. Yeah. That would have made it even more legit. You know.
Hi, Suzanne. Yeah.
Hey, Suzanne, how are you doing? And Kelly even said that one seems a little sus to me. Yeah. So, you know,
the hand one, right, Kelly? Yes. Sus.
That's what we saw.
7. While patrolling a dimly lit hall, an officer felt uneasy monitoring an inmate arrested for a young boy's murder. He was intrigued to find the inmate not alone in his cell, leading to a shocking surprise that changed everything he believed. As the inmate sat in his cell, the officer noticed something unexpected. A child suddenly appeared behind him, sending a chill down his spine. He quickly searched the cell, but found nothing unusual. Confused, he replayed the scene in his mind. His colleagues watched the footage in disbelief, with some beginning to wonder if the child resembled the boy the inmate had murdered. This raised a haunting question. Was the spirit of the victim haunting him? The atmosphere grew tense as everyone considered the possibility of the paranormal, leaving them curious about the mysteries that might still be hidden in the shadows. Case number.
See, now, they ain't gonna have no little kid in jail. So, you know,
That's
um, that may be, you know,
yeah, that's practically what they're doing now with ICE.
oh
So
yeah, it's
that's
true, but they're in detention centers, not. I guess I mean, this could have been taken from anywhere, but you could tell that that was a like a
yeah,
one or two person cell,
right.
and you know
Yeah,
it's a little odd to have a kid there. I don't know. That one's another one. I mean,
right,
it looked like it was taken from police footage. So
right. I mean, I again, this is another one of those I want to say is legit, but because if you look at what's going on with ICE now, they're putting even kids in bars, even
yeah,
though some of them are in cages. And I've seen it where they had some of them in jail.
yeah,
So I don't know. First of all, I have to see when was that taken.
yeah,
So was this before the ICE raids? And if it's before the ICE raids, then yeah, I'm gonna say yeah, then that's definite. But if
yeah.
it's around during the ICE raids, I gotta say no. I think that's just the ICE raid, and
Hey,
they got
redneck connection. But the thing is, did you see that how near the end it? I think the spirit like dissipated. It looked like it totally changed. I mean, that could be me. Hey, Jason.
yeah, and I agree with you, Jason. How are you doing? And redneck, how are you doing, fam? So yeah, I have to agree with you. I mean, maybe it's some validity to it, but
Yeah, we'll
it's
have to
just
see. All right.
we have to
You
see.
guys let us know what you think, and let's see the next one. Let's see
8.
what's
In
going on.
2021, police officers were called to a reported disturbance at a church in Mexico. When they arrived, they were taken aback by the scene that unfolded before them.
Essa igreja aqui, ó. Tem alguma coisa batendo na porta aqui. Não tem nada ali dentro. Muito louco. Essa igreja aqui, ó. Tem alguma coisa batendo na porta aqui. Não tem nada ali dentro.
The heavy doors shook violently, but no one was around. It felt like something invisible was trying to get through. This footage intrigued viewers, causing speculation about whether it was just a door malfunction or a setup. Since it was recorded by the police, it seemed unlikely to be fake, making the incident even more disturbing. Unfortunately, no additional information was released to confirm the footage's authenticity. Case number 9.
Okay, well, I mean, they said it was filmed by the police, but we don't know. I don't understand Spanish, so I don't know what they were saying. You
Right.
know, um,
I was thinking I was trying to look to see if maybe there was some wind blowing somewhere, and it kind of like
that's some strong like window and a constant like
yeah,
I mean, if the door was an electronic door, which they did not say, I tried looking, it didn't look like an electronic door.
right.
But if it was an electronic door where you would, like the supermarket, where you would step on something and it would open, it could be having a malfunction.
Yeah, that
We
could.
don't know.
And Jason, acknowledge me. You've been acknowledged. On to the next.
On the night of November 22nd, 2021, a woman dialed 911 to report a burglary. However, when the police arrived at the scene, the situation took an unexpected turn.
I seen this one.
Oh, this one is a good one.
Now, you guys probably never seen this one. I want you to check this out.
What seems to be the problem?
I left for a while to go shopping, and when I came home, the door is open. I think somebody broke in.
Does anyone live in the house?
Yes, my husband, myself, and our 2 kids, but they're out of town right now. They're with his parents.
And how many rooms do you have?
2 upstairs and 1 downstairs.
All right, we're gonna have to go and search the house. Is it okay if we go in?
Yeah, of course.
You don't have any like pets or dogs or anything?
No.
Just stay here, man.
This is crazy.
Hi, Yvonne.
How you doing, Yvonne?
Police, if anyone's here, make yourself known.
Police.
The woman said she and her husband lived there, but the place felt empty, as if they hadn't been there in a while, and the creepy silence made everything feel even more unsettling.
Anyone inside?
I'm gonna check downstairs. You can upstairs.
As the air thickened with suspicion, an unsettling tension enveloped the room, and everyone sensed the heavy weight of the mystery unfolding around them.
Watch when this cop goes upstairs.
Police.
That room right there. Look
Anyone inside, make yourself known.
The door just opened.
Yeah, listen to his breathing. He is nervous as heck.
And then it kept having like malfunctions, his thing.
The spirit energy.
Mm-hmm.
Downstairs, clear.
It sounded like something was walking after him. He was like, what the freak?
It was running.
Yeah.
He's tripping now. He's like,
The house was empty, but suddenly a door opened and footsteps sounded on the stairs. This scared the officers, and they chose to leave, unsure if it was a ghost or if there was a reasonable explanation. Case number 10.
Yeah, that poor guy. And it happened to only, I guess nothing happened to the other guy. So the other guy's probably like, this dude crazy.
yeah, because you got to remember, spirits, especially if they're mean spirits, they feed off of fear. So the first one had no fear, but that one did. That's why I said, listen to his breathing.
Yep.
And the more he kept breathing heavy like that, more stuff was happening. That was crazy. Now, I watched the interview with those officers, and they said, I guess there was an incident that happened at that house again. And when they went inside the house, same cops went inside the house, their cameras malfunctioned, did not work at all. Did not work. So the family that lived in that house, they moved out.
Yeah, I think what happened, he said, oh, she said that those people, like she said to the cops, oh, yeah, we live there. But the reason why her family was out of town is because they were moving, right?
Right.
But I don't think it was because it was haunted. They were moving in general, right?
Right.
And the reason why she called them was because when she went shopping, when she came back, the front door was open. So she just assumed someone broke in.
Right.
But you know, she was gonna rent it out, but I think they ended up selling it. Thanks, Redneck Connection, for coming in and enjoy your dinner.
Yes, have a good night and hope you're cooking something good, bro.
Yeah.
So we'll go off to the next.
2 security officers in Argentina were checking footage from the night before to investigate a scary incident. At first, things were going well, but then they found something disturbing.
Aquí se ve mejor.
Anya.
Hija. Ajá. Se fue. Para que veamos cuando sigamos. Para que vean de que no. Si alguien puede ver que se va, no se va. Y ahí no entramos. Ahí se ve como una calavera. Aparece, ajá. Y desapareció. Desapareció, desapareció y desapareció. Ahí se aparece como una
calavera. That one was crazy.
Wow.
The guards saw someone smoking something, and the flames were unusually big, which felt eerie. Suddenly, the person disappeared without a trace, leaving the officers feeling disturbed. They tried to tell their colleagues, but no one could explain what happened. What do you think the guards encountered? Was it just a prank by someone, or could the guards have been putting on a show for viewers? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and do not forget to like, share.
That was another one. It didn't look like there was a cut or anything. They were filming off the CCTV.
Right.
Now, could the camera have had a glitch? Sure. But that guy looked like he was on fire. Like, so, yeah. I don't know. That's awful crazy to me.
Yeah, that one, that was.
So, it could have been a spirit that set himself on fire and then disappeared. Possibly. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I wanted to say, because, yeah, they were smoking something. They could learn how to share.
Yeah.
You know, puff, puff, give. Puff, puff, give.
Yeah, and I mean, you know, back in the old days, a lot of people passed away from, they were having a cigarette and the cigarette fell. I almost set my house on fire and killed myself and my boyfriend and my kids. I was so tired because my son was one of those people who didn't sleep. And I guess I was doing laundry. I must have dropped one of his t-shirts underneath the bed. Not thinking of, you know, I'm not realizing the t-shirt fell under the bed, right?
Right.
So anyway, I was so tired and exhausted from this kid, you know, and I got up and I was going to get up because now it's time to get up, right? And I lit a cigarette so I wouldn't fall asleep, but that didn't happen. Fell asleep sitting at the edge of the bed. So I was sitting up. The cigarette falls, rolls under the bed, and sets the t-shirt on fire that's under the bed.
Really?
That was before the cigarettes would go out, you know, if you didn't puff on them.
Right.
And yeah, so, and something woke me up and I'm like, what is that smell? And I don't know what made me, somebody was looking after me, probably my spirit guys. go under the bed, and I was like, holy shit. I could have set the whole house on fire. Yeah.
Well,
And
ready
slept
for
right through it. I don't freaking know, but yeah, that was crazy. So a lot of spirits, especially back then, there was a lot of fires where people would fall asleep smoking in bed, and that's why there were so many. That's why they have those cigarettes now that they go out if you don't puff on them, because people would set themselves fall asleep. It would fall. They would set themselves on fire. Yeah. So could that be what the spirit was trying to show? I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was an interesting footage nonetheless.
So yeah, I'm gonna get ready to show the next one.
Yes.
Are y'all ready? And I'm gonna get up for a second. I gotta get some water started for Jen. So
okay,
I'm gonna get this started, and I'm gonna be right back. So here we go.
A group of students were inside their school auditorium rehearsing for their graduation ceremony. Staff members were present, and the school principal stood on stage practicing his speech. Everything appeared normal, just a standard rehearsal before an important event. But then, something unexpected happened. It was all caught on camera.
We don't want any broken ankles for graduation. So then we're going to talk about individual accomplishments a little bit, and we'll move you off to the side before other stuff starts. Odd. Just a change in air pressure, or was that one of the ghosts, Mr. Baker?
And the guy said, was that one of the ghosts, or was that a change in air pressure? Even the principal was like, whatever.
And then we'll talk about your individual achievements, and you guys can take leadership. Everybody to give us their science. We must have an open door somewhere else in the building, blowing that open. Anyway, so let's get started in just the way that we're gonna go. So we'll go John Anderson, we'll do the thing, walk over, and then Cal Connors, thing, come over, then no, that's the right order. So Michael Thompson comes over. That right. And we've got Emily Rodriguez. Same thing, and
not only did the door open twice.
At first, the principal kept speaking, assuming the door had simply opened because of wind pressure. There didn't seem to be any immediate reason to panic. However, moments later, a student's graduation cap suddenly flew off their head. That's when the atmosphere changed. Students and staff immediately went quiet, unsure of what they had just witnessed. There was no visible explanation in that moment, just confusion and silence. Later, one of the students recorded a follow-up video to test whether the door might have been automatic, which could have explained how it opened on its own. But after checking, it turned out the door was not automatic at all. That ruled out the most obvious explanation and left many people wondering what really caused it to open. So what do you think happened here? Was there a simple explanation or something else entirely? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And I'm also curious to hear your thoughts on this next unexplainable video.
Yeah, Kim, that's right. The doors in the school gym, you could barely open. And usually they would prop them open when you were in there to stay open because they didn't want anybody to get their hands caught in there. Or they kept them closed, right?
Right.
So yeah, that thing wasn't opening by itself. If there's another door open, the wind might knock it open. No.
Yeah, that was legit. You see that his cap fly off of him?
Yeah, and those kids were scared. They were like, "What in the world?"
That's what made me laugh. I was looking at the kids. They're like, "What in the world?" They know what's going on when that cap said they knew that something's there. I wish I was there at that school, though, boy. Man, that would have been great. Great investigation. But what do y'all think in the chat?
Those picked up the bad banana hat. Yeah.
So here we go to the next one.
The profile shown on screen belongs to a man from Russia who documented one of his explorations. On a particular day, he traveled into a forest to search for an abandoned military bunker that locals had spoken about. The location had a reputation for being haunted, but he didn't take those claims seriously. Describing himself as a skeptic, he chose to see the place for himself rather than rely on rumors. This is what he recorded.
Направляемся на поиски военной секретной заброшенной базы. Там, в лесу такие вот заброшки. Интересно сейчас найти эту базу. Так, идем. Она здесь здоровая, блин, эти дороги такие. Куча этих развилок. Будем направляться потихоньку. Вот, ребята, посмотрите. Подошли уже, нашли наконец-то эту военную секретную базу. Здесь никто не снимал еще, не лазил. И очень интересно самому и ребятам. Посмотрите, какие уже ангары. Так, очень опасно, чтобы не обвалилось. Пошли, ребята. Такие вот здания, помещения. Я думаю, достаем фонарик мой. Я взял. Все. О, смотрите, как классно светит. Ангар такой арочный. В лесу уже, видно, в земле заныканный. Такая вот была здесь военная база. Посмотрите. Какой ангар, ребята. Вау. Прикольно, что-то новенькое. И там много таких ангаров. Прикольно, ребята, давно не было у меня таких приключений. Типа сталка. Здесь, ребята, жутковато. Потому что здесь, блин, куча этих волков, зверей всяких. Подходим, идем дальше. Смотреть, что, как. Вот, ребята, еще такой вот бункер. Фу, территория очень большая. Здесь будет очень тяжело найти эти шахты. Так. Пошли. А вот здесь уже стрёмненько, ребята. Какие-то комнаты. Что было? Ребята!
Once inside, the structure appeared heavily deteriorated. The walls were cracked and worn down, metal piping showed heavy rust, and debris covered much of the ground. He continued walking through the bunker for several minutes until he reached what seemed to be a passage leading back outside. Instead of leaving, he noticed another adjoining section and decided to enter it. From that point on, he later suggested that the feeling inside shifted noticeably. At the end of a corridor ahead, a faint shape resembling a person slowly became visible in a doorway. The moment he realized what he was seeing, he immediately turned around and ran out of the bunker, not stopping to look back.
Yeah.
So, what do you believe was inside that abandoned military structure? Was there a...
I won't call it paranormal, but I will say maybe it's like a homeless person in there.
Oh yeah, it could be a person, definitely. I don't think it's fake though. That guy generally scared the shoot out of himself.
Oh, yeah.
And
It's
he doesn't
fake.
normally do haunted videos, just abandoned stuff. So I would say, actually, people are scarier than spirits. I always say it.
Robert wants to know what is a pew pew. Pew pew is a bang bang. That doesn't even help anymore. We have
A
to.
pew pew is a bang bang or a click click or a
Yeah,
boom boom.
huh? Yeah, it's a weapon. You see, YouTube. There's certain words you can't say on YouTube anymore because then they'll kind of like block you out. So we like you when you talk about somebody that took themselves out, you say unalived.
Yeah. Oh, so Robert says it where he is. He's in the UK. He says a pew pew is the toilet.
Yeah, he died. Yeah, we can say that. Yeah, he found his demise on the toilet.
Yeah.
Toilet put
But yeah, so I think that genuinely it wasn't faked, but I don't know that it was paranormal. It could have been a person. I scared myself half to death twice, and it ended up being people, because you're in that thing like, okay, I'm in a haunted place, I'm doing a haunted investigation, or I'm in a spooky place by myself. I went to Pilgrim State. The both times I scared myself to death was in Pilgrim State. The one time I went walking up to this water tower, and I get there, and all of a sudden this woman's sitting there, and I was like, and that was right after a YouTuber got unalived by a homeless person when they were shooting an abandoned video. So my first thought was run.
Right.
But she was very nice. A homeless woman who was just sitting there. She was very nice. Okay, she let me go in there, and then I left because I was flipped myself out. And then I walked on the side. Another day, I walked past that tower, and it was right near the tower. The both times, I thought there was running in the bushes, and I kept hearing running. I kept hearing running. I kept hearing running. I kept telling my I was with my ex at the time. Somebody's running in through there, but we couldn't see anybody. We couldn't see anybody. We couldn't see anybody. And later, somebody came out of those bushes, and I'm like, "Were you over there?" Now they said no, but I don't fucking know. But they scared the shit out of me.
Yeah, and Robert said it's pronounced poo poo.
Poo poo.
Ah, poo poo. Merci, oui, oui.
Yeah.
I'll go to the next one. Right.
Creepy Vid's hoodie or shirt
We're not promoting you.
in South Carolina. He has explained that the building's 5th floor used to function as a psychiatric unit, where a number of patients passed away over the years. At some point, for reasons never officially clarified, both the 4th and 5th floors were shut down and left unused. Over time, stories began circulating among hospital staff that those levels were not empty at all, at least not in the way people assumed. During one of his overnight shifts, Isaac reported hearing unusual sounds coming from the 4th floor. Wanting to confirm the source, he went upstairs to check, and this is what he recorded.
I heard something coming from out of this room. I'm recording just in case anything happens. But yeah, done my patrol, heard something up here. What? Nope. Oh, fuck me.
After uploading that footage, viewers encouraged him to continue documenting anything strange that happened during his rounds. Isaac later mentioned that one specific area, the housekeeping room on the abandoned level, had a reputation among staff for unexplained activity. One night, he decided to walk over to that room and record what happened there. The clip quickly left many viewers uneasy.
This is housekeeping, just a USSC. Oh, it's open. I thought it was locked. So they said what you do is turn off the light and then just wait. But I'm not about to stand in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn off the light and then slide my phone on the door, see what happens. So here we go. Light off. And going under. Now tell me if y'all see or hear anything. I ain't going in. Anything?
The next evening, he returned to the same room. This time, instead of briefly looking inside, he remained there longer. What occurred during that visit made him question whether the rumors about the floor were more than just stories.
So, back up here on the 4th floor, yet again. Y'all did not like me leaving y'all in the in yesterday. But today, I am going to take the advice of one of the viewers, and I'm going in there with y'all. See what happens. Here we go.
Poor thing. Not me.
All right, so I'm in the housekeeping closet. You can see it's just me. Someone's in here. Okay. Then somebody asked me to set this thing up on the desk. I can't do that because the logo for the company I work for is not supposed to be in the video. So this is the most you're gonna get. But I showed you the whole room. There are no cuts. Here we go. I'm shaking. Here we go. Okay. There's a door there. Nothing up there. You can see, well, you can't really see, but you get what I'm saying. I'm talking so that way you can hear. What the hell? This is the value I was talking about yesterday. That was what we heard, and that shit was y'all hear that? Oh shit! No.
Following these events, Isaac started to believe there could be a deeper reason why those 2 floors had been sealed off in the first place. But the situation escalated beyond the hospital. Not long ago, he began posting footage from a small shed located on his own property, claiming that unexplained disturbances had started happening there as well.
Hey, what's going on,
Brought
guys?
that shit home with him.
Yep, I followed him.
I've been trying to relax on my day off, but ever since the news of earlier, it's been a little bit difficult. So decided I just want to come outside and enjoy my backyard for a little bit, enjoy my rent, as I like to put it. And just let y'all know what's going to be happening with the page going forward. Oh no. So here's something I didn't tell you guys. A lot of y'all have been saying, be careful because these things can follow you home. I don't know if anything followed me home or if it followed me to work.
Hey, Sammy, honey.
Sammy?
I'm shaking. Before we go in there, I want y'all to know that that's not the first time this has happened. It's just been a while since it's happened. Okay. Yeah, y'all going first.
Thanks.
I hate coming in here.
Look at all the dollies.
There's always.
I wouldn't hate it.
Viewers then suggested placing a recording device inside the shed overnight to see if anything would be captured. Isaac positioned his phone inside. And this is what the camera documented.
Don't click off the video now. This is what you asked for. Don't click off a thing. This is y'all want, right? This is y'all want, right?
The viewer's gonna give this guy a heart attack.
Okay. It's darker than I expected. All right, hold on. I'm going to flip the camera around so there's brightness. 1 second. Okay. So I don't know what this is gonna look like, but let me just so it doesn't fall. It's what you asked for. This is what you're gonna get. So use this.
Leaving us in his creepy shed.
Steal your doll.
He locked our ass in here too.
Yep, locked us in. I heard him walk away. Oh, shoot.
Well, okay then.
Damn.
It's like, what can I throw at these people?
Oh, shoot.
That was one of the dollies.
Yeah.
I wish we were on wide view, but I think you would have had to see something, a hand, a reflection in the glass, something for somebody to be doing all this.
Right. And so far, you don't see nobody.
Mm-hmm. And it's not like that's a big shed, it's small. Now he's coming. Hi, Jen.
Yep, she's sitting right here.
What the fuck is that noise? Is there something down there? Oh shit.
That thing didn't just fall; it was pushed.
Huh? Jordan?
And look, you can see for yourself.
Yeah, I mean, there's really no place for anybody to hide in that little spot.
No, it's not.
Hey, Janelle, honey.
Hello, Janelle.
Nope. I don't even have the fucking words. I don't even have the fucking words.
Now that you've seen everything, what's your interpretation? What was happening on those deserted hospital floors? And why does similar activity now appear to be occurring at Isaac's home? Is there a connection, or is there another explanation entirely? Some believe the footage shows authentic paranormal evidence. Others are convinced it's carefully staged. I want to hear your take. Let me know.
Even if you could stage the stuff at your house, I don't know that you could stage it at the hospital because you're working. You take a video, your boss is going to see it, you're going to get in trouble. So I think maybe the stuff in the hospital might be happening. I don't know about this stuff, but
I don't think any of that is staged. I think all that is legit, and that he brought that home as an attachment.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that's strictly legit.
Crazy. What do you guys think of that one?
Well, what do y'all think of that?
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll go on to the next, and be checking the chat from time to time. Robert Carr said he's a big dude to be into strawberry shortcake.
Yeah, there was a lot of dolls. Now I don't know if he's renting this place or if he has kids or he collects stuff.
Yeah, he's collecting those because that's like my daughter. She collects a lot of anything that's Hello Kitty. She got so much Hello Kitty, it's not funny, And then we got a bunch of Star Wars stuff, but we also collect a lot of DVDs, So and we got thousands of DVDs. So yeah, I think he's a collector, and there's a lot of them out there that's doing that, Pokemon and all that stuff. So, but yeah.
Know in the comments. Whether it's staged or not, sometimes you hope it is. Because facing something unexplainable in your own home is a situation no one wants to experience. The next collection of clips was shared by a woman named Amanda. Not long after moving into a new house, she began noticing unusual activity. Within roughly 2 weeks of living there, she had already posted several videos showing herself cleaning and walking through different parts of the home. But one upload stood out from the rest. It focused on a specific room that made her uncomfortable.
So I just moved into this house like 2 weeks ago, but I am extremely afraid of this room back here. I've only been in it 4 times. The first time was to come and look at the house, and I looked at it, and then the second time was to get a bed frame that was up here. The third time my sister was here, and the fourth time to put these boxes up here. And that's where I went, to the top of the stairs. Literally the top of the stairs, because I was too scared. But this is now my 5th time up here. Tell me why. Okay, I think it's the neighbors, I'm not sure. But why is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16,
Okay, Kim.
17, 18 over there. And there's 3 behind. Why is there 21 mattresses up in this room?
It's Boomer's hole.
This hole on the other side of it leads to a big open space that I'm fucking petrified of.
Hello,
I
Mother
looked in
Lorraine.
there once.
This Boomer's hallway.
What is that noise? I think it's my neighbors. Okay, I think they're underneath this room, which is not a part of my house. I think it's the garage, which the downstairs people get. But this door, or this thing, I put this up last time I was up here. Wait, let me turn my flashlight on. Okay, flashlight is on? No. On. Flashlight can't be on. Okay. There's a whole other couple of rooms back there. I'm too scared.
That is a scary room.
Just put that back up there. I think it's the whole rest of. Oh shit.
Listening to the sound of Tito's being.
In the beginning, nothing clearly happens. Amanda simply shows the room and draws attention to a crawl space that gives her an uneasy feeling. However, once the video was posted, the comment section shifted in an unexpected direction. Several viewers claimed they recognized the property. According to them, a man had previously lived there and believed something inside the house had been tormenting him. Some alleged that the experience led him to drink heavily before eventually moving out. Despite these stories, Amanda explained that leaving the house was not an option for her. A few days later, she uploaded another update.
Okay, I picked my mom up from Toronto yesterday, and I wanted to show her the house. So, of course, I showed her the spooky room. And I must have left the light on up there. I don't remember leaving the light on. But I stood at the bottom of the stairs, and I made my mom go up the stairs. And I was like, Mom, look into that wooden spot over there. And she's like, what wooden spot? That's because it's down there. Yeah, no. There's cushions back there. No. I told my ex about it, and he said that it was probably the draft that did it. I don't know. I'm going to put it back up.
You need to nail that thing shut. Imagine getting a house and people telling you another guy had so much stuff he had to move out and started drinking because it was haunted.
The drop in there is insane. Okay. I guess let's just stay up here.
It needs to get some nails. That is an invention they use.
Yep.
Nails and a hammer.
I'd get big, thick 2x4s, put it all across, and nail those into the wall.
That's
Yeah.
secure. I come up here again, and that's on the ground. I'm gonna lose my shit.
21
This is actually a nice wardrobe.
Yeah.
Mine, I wonder if I can carry that downstairs. That is nice. I hope that's my foot tracks. Can't even see out the window today.
There you go,
That's
Anne.
a nice picture. I go nice in my kitchen. Ooh. Okay. So it must have been the draft. I'll have to get somebody to come and nail that on or something. Or I'm going to do that, actually. I'm going to go get some nails right now. Because fuck that.
Yeah.
Fuck that. Fuck that shit.
She showed that the board covering the crawl space kept falling down. Amanda initially believed it could be explained by airflow and mentioned that adding a latch might fix the issue. While some viewers agreed, others insisted something else was happening. A few even claimed they could hear what sounded like a voice in the background of the footage. Shortly after, she shared another brief update.
Was it open?
I don't know.
You didn't look?
What the fuck? No.
According to Amanda, the door leading to the upstairs room had been opening by itself, but only when no one was actively watching it. Viewers suggested setting up a camera inside the room to monitor it. So she did. The footage captured inside raised additional questions. Then one day, Amanda left the house completely empty. When she returned, what she discovered inside deeply unsettled her.
I'm freaked the fuck out. I just got home and tell me why my chairs are like this. Like, what the fuck? I literally still have my coat on. I come walking through the fucking... Oh my god. I'm like shaking right now. I just went and dropped my daughter off to her dad's house. And all the chairs were around the table. What the fuck? Oh my god. I need to call my mom.
Since that moment, there have been no further updates posted to her account. Many viewers now believe the property may be haunted, while others maintain there must be a rational explanation. Some even insist they've seen the house before, and claim that previous residents were also forced to leave because of whatever might be inside. So what's your take on this situation? Is there something truly happening inside that home? Or is there another explanation behind it all? You decide.
I don't know with this one.
He said might be haunted. I'm like, when I seen the doors open by themselves like that,
Yeah.
I'm thinking to myself, you think?
Yeah. And you know, if you were to pull like the doors on a string or something, they
Right.
wouldn't stop dead like that.
No.
If you noticed when they opened slow and then they stopped dead. If you're if you pulled it, even if you pulled it slow, they wouldn't stop dead. They would go a little. They stopped dead.
Or they'll have some kind of movement afterwards, you know.
Yeah, right, exactly, right? When you push open a door,
right,
it wiggles a little. You see, this even wiggled a little. So you're not gonna get that stop like that, you know?
Right.
So yeah.
Yeah, I have to say that one is legitimately haunted.
Yeah.
I have to say. I'm still curious though, why does she have 21 mattresses up there?
Yeah, she said it came with the house, but that guy who was drinking and haunted, and I don't know if they were there when he had bought it and he left and he just left everything, because I wouldn't have brought anything that wasn't mine out of that space. That's for damn sure.
Mona said, I know someone who bought a house when moving in and found a family of squatters in the attic. I can believe that. I mean, because that's going on. And a lot of these squatters, you can't necessarily just kick them out now. You have to take them to court because of squatters law. That's crazy.
However, if they broke into your house,
right?
You know, if you're living there and they broke in, and they climbed into your attic and they're stealing your food and stuff, that's theft, and you probably don't need to get them. But if they were like, if they move in and you don't know about it, they literally move all their stuff into your house that maybe you're out of state or something, then you have to go to court. But if they break into your house while you're there, I think they'll remove them.
Yeah, because if you break in our house, I'm gonna put you on a lead diet.
Yeah.
Got some lead to go with that.
Yeah, I wouldn't sleep on those mattresses either.
Mona said the same law in the UK too.
Yeah.
Wow. So.
Whatever you decide it to be, I'm especially curious to know what you think about this next video. The profile shown on screen belongs to a woman named Marika. On December 6th, she documented something disturbing that happened after she hurried home late one evening. Only a few weeks earlier, she and her girlfriend had moved into a townhouse in Baldwinsville, New York. Not long after settling in, they began experiencing unusual activity inside the house. That night, Marika and her girlfriend had gone out to eat, leaving her sister alone at home. While waiting in the quiet house and scrolling through her phone, her sister suddenly experienced something that terrified her.
What's up? Stop! Relax! Relax! Get upstairs, I'm not joking! What do you mean? I was down there with them, you can see that camera, there's like, I heard it twice. Like what? I kept laughing. Okay, relax. I literally looked back, I ignored it, then it happened again, and I got up and started freaking out. You can see that camera. Okay, relax. No, I just left from here, at the store. No, there's a kid upstairs laughing. It's my ass brought by there. Dude. Upstairs? Yes, the style is just like a kid, like a high-pitched voice. Twice. You literally see me look at the thing twice. And I thought it was TV, but it wasn't. Why it's not here? Oh my, dude, I just rushed and left them there.
Overcome with fear, she immediately called Marika, urgently asking her to return. When Marika arrived, she could hear panic in her sister's voice and began recording. At the time, none of them realized anything unusual was captured. But later, viewers reviewing the footage claimed they could still hear what sounded like a faint childlike laugh in the background, the same sound her sister had reacted to. Disturbed by what happened, Marika went upstairs to search for a source but found nothing. She then decided to check the attic. Using tape to attach her phone to a broomstick, she carefully raised it through the attic opening to record inside. What the camera picked up unsettled many viewers.
You good? Oh, she's gonna move back. Ready? This.
We're always going up here first. Why?
Looks like my phone doesn't drop up there. It's going to get it. I'm just gonna show you this like 6 over. It's a whole other mission to get my phone out, I'm telling you right now. Because I'm not leaving my phone up there. Yeah. Right though, because I'm glad you pictures. I'm just gonna spin it. Yeah.
All that escalation.
Just go, try to go as slow as you can. What's either downstairs or upstairs? So I don't.
Oh, what? You see that board is burnt.
Like one of the wooden.
That
one of the wooden like posts holding the ceiling up. All of them. The ones going across like this at the angle, they're all charred, burnt. Like the house. Like they're charcoal. Really? Yeah, just those holding the ceiling up. Like there was like a fire up there at some point? Obviously. Yeah, but everything else is normal. Just these ones right above me going like this. There's a couple of them. Can you try to black? It's fine. Jesus, Peach.
That'd be when I call electrician to make sure something's not burning them there now.
I would be asking questions, especially with the landlord. I would be asking questions. Why is the beam burnt? Why didn't they not change them out?
And then twist it. Oh, I see it. Yeah, it's black as fuck. Look, charcoal. Look right up there. Oh, charcoal. There's a couple of them all the way across.
Wow.
Just the ones holding the ceiling up. Charcoal.
Is my phone falling off the tape?
No, you're good. What the? Charcoal. Those are black. There's like feathered almost.
That's what I say about me. I'm black.
Burnt.
You're charcoal.
Charcoal black.
I've never seen it. Been bumper.
That's weird.
As the phone slowly scanned the attic, what appeared to be a drop of blood became visible. Shortly after, a pale, distorted face seemed to appear within a gray box before disappearing again as the camera moved. She also observed dark marks along the wooden beams, resembling old fire damage. After researching the property, Marika learned the house had been built in 1886, a detail that suggested a long history she had never looked into before. On another occasion, an unexplained incident occurred that led to a sudden and intense argument between Marika and her girlfriend, one that felt out of character and without clear cause. Later, she decided to investigate the basement area, documenting what she found.
All right, I think this is a part 4. So let me show you something. I'm going to show you the basement that is outside.
Oh, wow. Really, Raven?
The house I just moved into. All right. Walking. All right, so that is the basement. Okay? Y'all thought I was going down there right now? No. We did that last night. I don't know why the hell we did that. I'm going to tell you why we did that. We were so scared we had to figure out what the hell was going on. And I got a video of that. Look how creepy this basement is. What is that? Why is there a wood piece covering a wood piece in this creepy basement?
Why did the sound go all nuts?
I noticed that too.
And it's picking up, the phone decided to translate it in different languages. Greek, Indian. I think there was Turkish at one point too. Yeah, I think that's Turkish. Obviously, they were all speaking English, so why it decided to translate it like that?
I know, that don't make any sense.
A piece of wood covering, like a decent sized piece of wood covering something like that. Like, honestly. And then when you saw in the video, lift up the wood, before that video, when we all went down there, we were jumping on it, super hollow. I'm thinking about pulling that shit up and see what's under there, to be honest. I have to go pick up my niece from school, so I'm about to do a part 4. Let me come back to this, and I'll come right back to this.
While filming, she noticed a plank of wood covering a larger board, almost as if something could be hidden beneath the floor. Even more unusual, her phone's automatic captions began detecting what sounded like voices in multiple languages during the recording. Marika and her girlfriend now believe something inside the house may be influencing their behavior and creating tension between them. After reviewing the footage and remembering what they heard, they are convinced the events were not random. So what could be beneath the basement floor? And what, if anything, was seen inside that attic? Until further updates are shared, the situation remains unresolved. And this isn't the only case that remains unsolved. The same can be said about the next video.
I don't know, Raven, that part, like I filmed my water heater and the room with my, and it's a tiny room. I went in there to film what was going on when I needed to get it fixed. And when I played it back, I mean, the motors and for the water heater and all that were on. It didn't affect the camera. So I don't know that it would affect the audio like that. They didn't like look like they were super old, the water heater or the heating. So I don't know. It shouldn't
Right.
affect the signal. I mean, it could, of course, it could affect the signal because you're underground, right? And it was all like cement. But then when you're filming, okay, you might get like the sound maybe a little messed up, but it obviously, since the phone's translation was on, it obviously had Wi-Fi. So the Wi-Fi's on, it's translating as she's filming. You know what I'm saying? So the Wi-Fi was working at one point. I don't know. But that's super strange. That's another one. You know.
Yeah, I agree, and I was thinking the same thing too, because it started talking Hindu, but it was also talking Arabic. So
when she first walked down the stairs, all those letters were Greek.
Right.
Greek.
Yeah.
I think there was some Turkish.
Yeah.
Because I go to the Turkish store all the time, and that one looked like it was Turkish.
Right.
So yeah, I don't freaking know.
It was Greek, Turkish, and Hindu.
Mm-hmm.
And because I know Hindu writing.
Yeah.
So that's why I was like, wow. I mean, it could be where it's interfering with her phone, which is why she was getting, the different languages. But the very first one, though, when she first went in, and
the kids laugh.
Kid laughed. And that's the girl that was panicking. She said she heard a child laugh.
Yeah.
So that I think that's pretty legit.
Yeah. The kids' laughter, definitely.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's pretty legit.
The TikTok profile shown on screen.
And when they did, not only were the things burnt, but in that thing, if you paused it and zoomed in, which he didn't do, silliness, on that gray thing, you can see a face, somebody's face. Like, it wasn't hers because it was a gray, not older, but you saw it was the kid up there.
Right.
And they took the phone down. The kid had the phone up there. That wasn't the kid's face, It was a guy, in their 20s or early 30s, So that's what the face looked like, and it was all gray, and which of course could make the reflection, but it wasn't the kid. So, yeah.
Belongs to a man who lives in a remote location, far from the city, surrounded by forest and open land. The area is quiet and isolated, with very few neighbors nearby. One night, his dog began behaving unusually. Sensing that something wasn't right, he pulled out his phone and started recording. This is what he captured.
I don't know if you can see this. This is really...
Domino, what is that?
What the hell is that?
Hey! Hey everyone, so a few of you have asked me about an update regarding the video from the other night and the weird creature person thing I saw over here. Me and my dog Domino were sitting on the porch, and he ran out to the corner of the yard, which is not unusual. He'll do that with a rabbit or a deer or whatever. We live out in the middle of nowhere. He's not much of a barking dog, so he went to the edge of his fence barrier. He's on a wireless fence and just stared. I looked over and I saw it from behind that swing set out of the woods. walked over behind that truck or to that truck and went behind it into the woods. I don't know what it was. It was brownish red in person. We have a street light, so I figured it'd pick up better. Apologize for the quality. Apparently zooming in at night will make any phone's quality potato quality, but I haven't seen it since, and hopefully I won't, but I still don't know if it was a person or a thing. Whatever it was big, and it was in my yard, and I don't like that.
In the distance, a dark shape can be seen moving across the landscape. It's difficult to make out whether it's a person or something else entirely. According to the man, he had no knowledge of anyone being in the area at the time. Given how secluded the property is, that detail makes the sighting even more unsettling. His dog's reaction only raises more questions. So what do you think was out there that night? Was it someone wandering through the woods, or something harder to explain? And would you feel comfortable living somewhere that isolated? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and let's move on to the next video. The profile shown on screen belongs to a woman.
I don't know. Could have been anything, but you know, a guy like that who doesn't really film stuff, you know, and all of a
Right.
sudden was like, "Hey, look at this."
Right.
You know, it could be, and it could have been a guy or a girl or I don't know, a Bigfoot. I would get a big ass fence.
Right. And that's settled.
Even though I live in the middle of nowhere and it kind of defeats the purpose, I'd still get a big ass fence. That's just me. Hey, paranormal poet.
Paranormal poet. He said it's clearly something.
It's something.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's something. But what it is, we really don't know.
Now, it was too poor quality to tell. I mean,
Right.
but like he said, even if it's a person on his property, that he's in the middle of nowhere. Why the freak? Like, that's why I say big ass fence.
Right. There we go.
Named Sydney. She isn't very active online, but recently she shared a series of videos from a trip she took with her family. They had rented an Airbnb a few days early while traveling out of town for a wedding. At first, everything appeared completely normal. She posted clips of the house, settling in, and enjoying their stay, until unusual events began happening inside the property. One evening, after returning from a walk with their dog, something happened that made Sydney immediately reach for her phone.
Corner of the house right now. Me, my sister, my niece, we're renting out this Airbnb for a wedding this weekend, and we were just out walking my dog. And when we came in, we heard
Well, he is stiff.
Yeah, he's like, and that's a big dog too.
Sure is. That's a rock.
Yeah, right. Dogs know before anybody else.
Oh, as they stepped back into the house, they heard something unexpected. Sydney began recording while explaining what they had just noticed. Midway through, her dog suddenly stopped halfway up the stairs and stared towards something out of frame. Around the same time, a beaded curtain nearby started moving on its own. Sydney later mentioned she had seen that happen before and assumed it was caused by wind, which is why she went upstairs to close a window. But after shutting the window, the balloons inside the room began shifting. As she approached them, the sound of footsteps running up the stairs could be heard. When she looked down, her dog had not moved at all and remained frozen in the same position. Then the leash attached to her dog suddenly lifted upward before falling back down, as if it had been pulled. Sydney immediately sent the video to the Airbnb host, who was reportedly just as surprised. After posting the footage online, viewers suggested she repeat part of the experiment by placing the leash on the stairs again to see if anything would happen. The following day, she recorded another video.
Okay, so this is the leash. If this moves, I'm literally going to run.
Me too.
There she goes again. I don't think the leash is gonna move, but she's definitely sensing something. Every single day.
At first, nothing appeared out of the ordinary. However, once the leash was placed back on the staircase, her dog began reacting again, searching for something that wasn't visible. Sydney even lifted the rug nearby to check if anything underneath could explain the behavior, but there was nothing there. She then noticed something consistent.
So I wanted to show you guys some footage of my dog with these stairs. So here's another clip that I got of her doing it, walk over and see her, and she was so locked in.
In every recording, her dog stopped at the exact same point on the stairs and refused to continue any higher. After recognizing this repeated detail, Sydney decided to film once more.
So I think I figured out why my dog just is always hanging out right here. So I just found a door back here. So I don't think that it's what's on the stairs. I think it's something that's underneath. So I tried to check, but the door is locked. Obviously it's an Airbnb, so they lock a lot of the doors up, but so yeah, I don't think that it's what's on the stairs, like what I initially thought. I think it's what's below. To find out at this point.
She began wondering if her dog was reacting to something located in the room beneath the staircase. Wanting clarity, she chose to investigate that area directly.
This is the switch. You guys can see their light is on right there. I wonder if
We always have to be the ones that go in scary places.
there's something right behind the door. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, did that just happen?
As she started recording near the doorknob suddenly turned on its own. At first, Sydney considered whether another guest might be staying in a different section of the property and contacted the host to confirm.
Okay, so I sent the video to the landlord of the Airbnb. And hold on, let me turn on the light. Okay. I sent the video to the landlord of the Airbnb.
She's been driving that landlord
like,
crazy.
hey, is there someone else renting it out as well as us or what? Because there's a room under the stairs that we can't get into. It's locked. So I didn't know. And basically he was like, no, you guys are the only ones that are in the Airbnb right now, like booked out for the week. So, okay. Kind of feel relieved in a way, because I think it would be really weird and kind of creepy if there were people staying there as well that we didn't know about. But yeah, he didn't seem worried at all about it. So
After realizing there was no one else renting the space, she and her family observed that the doorknob continued to move by itself on multiple occasions. Wanting to understand what was inside that locked room, she recorded again, unaware of what the footage would capture.
door? Yeah. Scary. Okay. Okay, every time we've knocked before, this doorknob would turn a little bit.
God damn. It's going to be one of those jump scares, isn't it?
Yep, I think it is too. Oh, damn.
Oh, hell no. That thing grabbed the phone out of her hand. Stop fucking with me, bitch. Something's picking up that phone.
Next day, the Airbnb host came to assist in retrieving Sydney's phone from behind the locked door. Both of them were reportedly shocked by what appeared in the recording. According to Sydney, something seemed to pull her phone from inside the room. Moments later, it shifted position again and eventually fell down the stairs. The part occurred when the phone appeared to lift slightly off the ground before dropping once more, all without any visible person, footsteps, or voices suggesting someone else was present. The final videos shared on her account were from the wedding they originally traveled for, the reason they rented the Airbnb in the first place. Sydney and her family now believe something remains behind that door. So what do you think was happening inside that house? And how would you have reacted in the same situation? Let me know in the comments, and let's move on to this next and last unexplainable video.
Oh no, that one's crazy, and I believe it.
Oh yeah, that's without a doubt.
Because the guy had to come from the Airbnb to let her in. She obviously couldn't get in that room. Yeah, I don't think an animal's picking up the phone.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, that's wow.
Yeah. That one's crazy. If he'll ever rent it to her again. Well, you know what? Either, the last tenants left whatever that was there, or she brought it. Either way, I wouldn't rent it to her.
Right.
Although I don't think she'll be renting it anyway. Well, if I can stay at that place again. Yeah, there's no place to hide in that basement. I know.
No, sure isn't. And plus the fact, like she said, they keep the door locked, so it's not like anybody can go down there. So
there's no other way to get in and out. So it's just that door. So yeah, no.
It's just that door. So yeah, that's legitimately hard.
And the way that dog chain lifted.
Right.
Yeah, a lot of crazy stuff in that place.
The next clip was posted on Facebook by the account shown on screen. The page belongs to a renovation company operating in Puerto Rico.
You know what she said? What he said? He couldn't pronounce the name. That's why he said, notice by look on the screen.
Yeah.
He couldn't pronounce the name. I gotta hear that one more time. That's just pretty funny. Wow.
Off the ground before dropping once more, all without any visible person, footsteps, or voices suggesting someone else was present. The final videos shared on her account were from the wedding they originally traveled for, the reason they rented the Airbnb in the first place. Sydney and her family now believe something remains behind that door. So what do you think was happening inside that house? And how would you have reacted in the same situation? Let me know in the comments, and let's move on to this next and last unexplainable video. The next clip was posted on Facebook by the account shown on screen. The page belongs to a renovation company operating in Puerto Rico. Not long ago, they shared footage recorded while two employees were inspecting an abandoned property. That's when the situation took an unexpected turn.
This one's crazy.
Oh, we see.
Good night, Robert.
Have a good night, Robert. Thank you so much for coming in. We love you, bro.
Compi, ahora tú escuchas eso, ¿verdad? No, yo estoy asustado.
Right,
ya,
Andy?
compi. Hay algo que lleva rato sonando allá adentro y de momento, ¡pam!, dieron un cantazo.
Ya te digo que tú eres de estos que son cobardes, que te imaginas cosas, bro.
No, chacho, yo no puedo imaginar eso, compi. Ay, en el cuarto ese, que llevo rato escuchando cantar y pensaba que eras tú, y cuando yo vine a ver, tú estabas ahí tranquilo, recogiendo algunas cositas, y me hecho, sentí como si me hubieran tocado. No, chacho, yo estoy que no puedo ni hablar. No, yo no veo películas de esas ya, compi. Vamos a este, compi, este. Escucha cómo suena. ¿Tú estás escuchando eso? Por eso, yo creo que yo desde lejos, yo, si acaso.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay here. You go.
Sí, estoy temblando, compi. Yo no sé qué vaya. Cuidado, compi, que si yo algo estaba cogiendo, tú sabes cómo es esto. No. Hija. Pero qué caramba es eso. ¿Cómo tienen esa muñeca así? Como si estuvieran mirando para abajo. Ay, bendito Dios, y sonando ya. Hola, me siento un calentón en este cuarto, compi, no va. Pero sigue sonando solo. Oh, y se mueve y todo. Ay, compi, ¿no?
Eso a lo mejor fueron los que eran dueños.
Yeah, right.
Así era maldad, compi. Por eso tú no te puedes poner a darle 20 a eso, porque esos son boberías.
Sí, no.
¿Ya te lo ves aquí?
¿Qué bajo ya?
Aquí hay, mira, una computadorita. Por eso hay que sacarlo para botarlo.
Compi, ¿pero qué es eso, compi?
¿Ah?
Compi se movió. Compi se está moviendo, compi, ¿oíste?
Oye, pero no será el viento.
No, si aquí no hay viento, compi.
Pero un muñeco feo.
Mira para allá.
So what an ugly dog.
While inside one of the rooms, one of the workers said he felt something unusual. Wanting a second opinion, he called his co-worker over, someone who considers himself a skeptic, to see if anything strange was actually happening. As they moved closer to a closet in the room, they noticed several dolls inside. Moments later, the doll hanging along the side began to shift. The two men attempted to reason through what could have caused it. But before they could settle on an explanation, the doll suddenly jerked forward toward them. Immediately, both workers ran out of the house. So what's your opinion on this footage? Do you believe this was a genuine, unexplained event?
Don't call
could there
me
be a
ugly.
practical explanation behind what happened? You decide.
I don't know. That one, I don't know. He could have been trying to play a joke on that guy, but the fact that that music continued to play, like how, when you wind those things, I don't know how much music that had, but
Right.
it went on a long time. It played,
It sure did.
Yeah, so I don't know.
So, what's your verdict on that?
Oh.
Jen's like,
Yeah, I don't know with that one, but there was a lot of good ones on those, eh?
It sure was. What do you guys think about that one? I'm 50-50 on that one because it could have been a setup.
Yeah.
Like, who hangs a dog from a closet? Come on.
I do.
Who hangs a dog from a closet unless you're actually setting up?
I hang a doll in the closet.
No one hangs a doll.
It was just funny though when he said that's an ugly doll that came toward him. That
That's
dog
right.
said, bitch, who you calling ugly? Get a black dog and cuss his ass out. Start cussing him out so bad, she'll start sounding like Ricky Ricardo. I know I don't know Spanish. I was not
No.
making fun of the language. Just
Yeah.
saying.
There was a lot of good ones though. The few police ones were really good.
Yeah, those were good.
Yeah.
Those were really good. But I had a good time tonight.
Yeah, that was fun watching them. Something lighthearted. Oh, I did want to ask you guys while I had you here. You know, I see all these big YouTubers with all these subscribers reading. They just read Reddit, right? And I'm like, do people like this? Obviously, because they have so many subscribers. But they always read those wedding and relationship bull crap ones. And I was thinking, would you guys like to hear like reading Reddits? Like paranormal Reddits, like people's paranormal stories. Instead of the wedding bullshit and my mother-in-law is a crazy person. Like instead of those kinds, we'll leave Eddie's mother-in-law out of it and we'll do the paranormal ones, you know. Oh, yeah, Saturday night.
That sounds good.
That'd be good. Paranormal Poet. Those are real interesting. Hey, Jeff.
Paranormal Poet. He said, I'm doing Spooky Saturday narrating tonight on stream. Should I do a police paranormal encounter? You should.
Yeah.
You should. Just because we did one doesn't mean you can't do one too.
Yeah, no, they're cool. There was another one too, and I guess it was in one of the other videos because I always watch these videos, right? That there was, it was a big high profile murder case, and they even did a Netflix when they did the Netflix thing on the murder, they showed the paranormal activity that all the police caught on their cameras. Nuts. Yeah, that was crazy. And I thought that was in the first one, or the second one, but I guess not. I have to find that one for you guys. But yeah, that one was a nutty one.
Yeah, I think all in all, we had a good time tonight. This was really good.
Yeah.
What do y'all think? You guys have a good time tonight? Nina, did y'all have a good time tonight? Hello there, Jeff. How are you doing, sir? Paranormal Poet, did you guys have a good time tonight? I'm
Round the Fire with Paranormal Poet type deal. Just a simple footage of a campfire. The minimal. Yeah, no. That sounds fun. You know who does that recently, who's been doing that? And I was like, they stole my Campfire Story Friday. But Mr. Ballin started narrating his stories in front of the fire. And I'm like, for like Campfire Stories. And I'm like, hey, I do Friday Campfire Stories. You got enough subscribers. Can't be stealing mine. But we love Mr. Ballin anyway. But yeah. So that would work. Paranormal Poet, he does it all the time. Yeah. And yeah, but if you guys find like reading these Reddit stories interesting, I was thinking we do it, but we'd read paranormal ones,
right?
Like the paranormal Reddits and the cryptid Reddits and stuff, because I think that'd be fun.
I think it would be too. Would y'all like to hear that?
Yeah, would you guys like to do some paranormal reading of Reddit, but paranormal versions? Because I don't see anybody reading them. I just see that wedding bullshit, and I'm like, what a bunch of crap. I mean, they're fun to listen to sometimes when the mother-in-laws go nuts, but I mean, you know.
The Paranormal Poet said, haha, we need a battle of the narrators. where all money goes to charity of the winner's choice.
Ooh, that'd be fun.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll be a stuttering narrator. Make it more,
There you go.
I'll make it more interesting for you. My name is Ed. Today's story is gonna be short.
Yeah.
It's a short story, but it's gonna be like an hour long because it's gonna take me an hour long to say a half-hour story. gotta remember, I'm stuttering.
That's right. You think that's a good idea, Nina? I think that'd be fun because, like I said, they have so many people that watch that, and I'm like, yeah, but these are just all about weddings. Who?
Yeah.
How many wedding stories can you hear? But the paranormal ones should be all different, and I think it'd be so fun.
Forget her name, but I used to listen to paranormal stories when I walk in the park. She don't do it anymore. Are you talking about Cassie?
Oh yeah.
Because Cassie
Um,
used to tell some good stories too.
Cassie Tales Told in the Dark does those stories.
I think
Paranormal Poet does. I do Friday Night Scary Stories.
right. Sinister Sunday.
and Sinister Sunday. Friday night is the campfire stories where I'll tell like spooky stories that I made up or I made up for like I did some for the subscribers. I had people like I had literally people like giving me 2 lines like somebody Kevin wrote me like a 3-line little thing like imagine that Elvis was there and this happened like this happened like like you were in Elvis's mansion and this happened and I made a whole spooky story out of that. Yeah, so like people were giving me like little story plots. Somebody else was like, we heard noises and walked up to a cave, what's in the cave? And I'm like, okay, so I made a whole story based on that. That was from Fancy. So yeah, like people would do that and I'd make a story, a scary story on Friday. But I have been taking more of the real paranormal stories I find online for Friday night. So I think that yeah, it would be cool to do Reddit, Reddit readings of the paranormal. Mr.
Yeah,
Ballard, Mr. Nightmare, Paranormal Poet, all the ghost narrators out there. And we vote on clarity, raw storytelling ability, viewer retention, and spooky factor. Oh, that'd be fun.
Yeah, that would be fun. He said
Yeah.
that's the criteria. Speaking of Fancy, I noticed she didn't come in tonight.
Yeah, I didn't see her earlier either. Like I know she did a video for it was Christina's birthday. I was laughing because our friend Christina's birthday was today and my birthday's Saturday. And I'm like, we're both named Christina. We were both born in April, a few days away from each other, and we're both Aries. That makes perfect sense.
I'm gonna check in on Fancy, make sure everything's all right. Because I'm not used to her not being here.
I know, but I think she did that video today for our friends, so I think she's fine. Maybe she fell asleep, which could
She
have happened.
probably did. I think she did. She fell asleep. I'll remind her about it.
Thank you, Jeff. Thank you so much. So I'm gonna try to video. Like I said, I want to go with my son on Saturday to the. I want to go to this haunted museum. And so we're. I'll tell you what it's called.
Cassie doesn't do paranormal stuff anymore. Really?
She doesn't do the stories, the haunted stories? Really?
Because I know her and Paranormal Poet, they're like tag team partners.
The Merchant's House Museum. So, and then so I'll go there and I'll film some stuff and then I'll give the history on the Merchant House.
You hot? You turn the AC off. Is heat flashes? Hey, this is my first day as a female. I'm already getting heat flashes.
You're fine.
So that's what I want to do Saturday.
Hi, stud muffin, sizzle chest.
You have mental issues.
She did Mothman recently. Yeah, I think she'll tell she tells the spooky stories. Some of them are true. I think most of them she'll take true paranormal stories, but she doesn't do tarot anymore. No, but she does do her
Right.
spooky stories.
I was gonna say, yeah, I know she don't do the tarots anymore,
Mm-hmm.
but the spooky
Which,
stories. Yeah.
God willing, I'll be back Wednesday with that. I didn't do it for these 2 weeks because of Easter, but next Wednesday we'll start that again. I was especially was like, I don't know that I should do it when I went to church and everything, because maybe that will insult people on Holy Week. I don't know. So I did not do the card readings. I did, however, do a crossover because I had a lot of people here, but I decided not to do the tarot on Holy Week. So that would be next week.
Right.
um
But at least you know you're gonna have the faithful showing up. That's for sure.
Yeah.
That is for sure. Did y'all have a good time tonight though? Nobody said if they had a good time or not tonight.
Yes, Paranormal Poet said he had a solid time.
She did Mothman recently. That's that's a good story, Mothman. We covered that too. So yeah.
Oh, there's a UK TV series called Great British Ghosts that might be interesting for US viewers. I'll have to look that up, Raven.
Yeah.
There you go, Nina. You be biased.
Cassie don't sound right, but she did say going to do something else. Maybe she's going to bring vaudeville back. Maybe.
How you doing, Christina?
Good. How are you, sweetheart?
I'm doing great. I had a great Easter.
Good. What Mom make for dinner? Something good?
We had that's what was it called again?
we had mashed potatoes. We had baked macaroni and cheese. We had ribs.
And webs.
We had hamburgers. Hot dogs. Banana pudding. Jen made all that herself.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I burnt the hot dogs. No, I burnt the hamburgers. I burnt the hamburgers, but I didn't mess up the hot dogs. They were good this time.
I put on ribs. A lot of people had ribs today. Okay. I made a big thing of macaroni with plant-based meat sauce.
Mm-hmm.
So I made a big thing of it yesterday. So I've been having that for 2 days now.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. We were so happy to have leftovers. We didn't have to cook for 2 days.
Yeah.
That's a blessing.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm hoping everybody had a great Easter. Some people, are unfortunately can't have a good Easter. So, just make the best of it.
That's right.
It could be a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. It don't matter. Easter is not all about food. It's about the babe Christ rising from the dead. It's not about food. And there's so much into commercializing everything. Got to go out and get them Easter eggs. I hope y'all haven't ate too many hard-boiled eggs. You're going to be paying for it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to go tomorrow. I'm going to go out and get the Easter bread. So maybe I'll video. You guys want to see me? I could go live during that time, maybe before I go to church. Before I go to church, I usually go pick up my Easter bread. And there's all these Mediterranean markets. So near the church.
Mm-hmm.
So I could go live and do that, or I could just video my excursions to get the Greek bread.
Yeah. Or get some monkey bread.
We love the Greek bread.
Jeff said catered when Son's band shooting a music video, ribs and chili, I'm listed on screen as unsung hero. Unsung hero.
That's right. You bring the food, but you don't sing.
That's better than being like me on a video on Thug number 1. No name, just a thug.
That's right.
So I had a great time. I had a
Me
blast.
too. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you to everybody in the chat who joined us. And we'll try maybe to read some paranormal Reddit next week.
Yeah.
I think that might be fun.
I think it will be too.
Yeah. You can put I'll send you the link to the paranormal Reddit, and we could just put it on the screen and we could read it off the screen.
Right. Read it off the screen.
Yeah, people can keep up with it. Yeah, like because it's a string of a whole bunch of stories.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, so I think that'd be great.
Yeah, I think that'd be fun. Something else, because these are supposedly true stories, experiences, paranormal experiences that people have had, and they write it in this Reddit for other people to read, to see if other people have that experiences or for advice on what it was they saw,
Right.
So that should be fun.
I think it'd be fun.
Yeah.
So that sounds good to me.
Yeah, so I think that's what we'll do next week, guys. So don't forget to join us Thursday. Wednesday, I'll be reading cards. We should definitely be back. Holy Week will be over, so we should definitely be able to get back to our normal schedule with all that. And yeah.
And
so this Saturday live is just up in the air because I have the museum I'm going to with my son. And then there's midnight mass. So I don't know if I'll be able to get home, do a live stream, and then get to church.
Right.
We'll see how it goes,
Right. But yeah, make sure you guys come by and check us out.
Are you going live Sunday this week?
Yes, I'm gonna go live this Sunday. And I was thinking about doing, instead of doing paranormal, I was thinking about doing Suno.
And the music.
Yeah, and everybody that has Suno, play their stuff. Let me play their stuff.
So okay. I have the other one though. Why don't you just do people who make music?
Like this. Anybody that has music, that made their own music. Let's the only thing that you have
I live next to a Catholic church. Good enough. I'm Greek Orthodox. That's why my Easter is this week. But and I don't technically, especially near Easter, you can't get in the church anyway. So I just go outside. I walk with the procession tomorrow night, and then Saturday night, I sit outside too. I hope it's going to be nice, and they play you can hear the priest talking because they have microphones because they know not everybody fits in the church, and then everybody sings the Easter song at 12 midnight, and then you get your ass home after that.
So, yeah, I think it's gonna be pretty fun. And if you come by Saturday or Sunday and we do live AI music, the only thing I suggest is that don't let it be something that you already got on YouTube or something, because I can get flagged. So it has to be something that you didn't publish yet, so that I don't get flagged. Don't worry. Now, I'm not going to steal your music, and neither is anybody else.
Of course.
We just want to hear what you got, and I'm going to help promote you. So put your link in, the whole nine, so people can come by and check out your channel, whether it's Suno, whether it's Tubi, or whatever music platform you have. Come by and check you out, and that's how we do it. And like the disclaimer says, subject, it may change. I might decide to do something else instead. So you never know.
You never know. So it's 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time you go live, or?
Yep, 2 p.m., which is Eastern, 1 p.m., which is Central.
Okay. So don't forget to check. If I don't see you Saturday, make sure you check out Eddie on Sunday. We'll be there. And then I'll see you next week. And there'll definitely be some videos out this week. So check those out. If you guys did not see the song this week that I made for Nina, go check out Nina's song called Nina Nina. I think Nina listened to it so many times that she broke the YouTube algorithm. So if you didn't see it though, go check out Nina Nina, the video.
Put the link in. If you put the link in and make it easier for them to go over, so as soon as we leave the stream, they could go right over there.
They could go right over there and see Nina Nina.
And
Nina song.
And hey, leave a comment, so that we know that you was there, and tell her what you think of the song.
Yes.
My beautiful song. Yes, it is. You know what? I didn't leave a comment, and I'm going to go back on it, and I'm going to leave a comment this time.
Yeah, don't forget to leave your comments, and that's Nina's song. I put it in there. And so thank you so much, Eddie, for joining me. And thank you to everybody who joined us and hung out. And we'll see you somewhere, sometime this week and next on the tubes. Have a great weekend, though, if I don't see you guys. And yeah, we'll put on the outro. I don't know which one we have, Nina, for you, but I'm sure we have some kind of outro for you.
Yep. Have a great night. Sayonara.
Sayonara. Remember, please discard all candy wrappers and popcorn containers in the nearest trash receptacle. Thank you. We are so glad you came. Okay, bye-bye now. Bye-bye. Bye. Is everyone gone? Huh? Good. Oh my gosh, my cheeks are killing me. I can't keep smiling like this anymore. I'm exhausted.